All right, so we got a 2015 Camaro that my neighbor's son has, and he wants to make it look a little bit better. Now you can't, yeah, you can see it. You can see all these spider marks. Got a lot of scratches. Just look at all of that. Oh, wow. We're gonna see if we can get some of this stuff out of here with the just things I've got lying around in my garage. Got some compound, got some polish, gonna give it a good wash, gonna give it a good clay. It's shiny, it just needs some scratch work. So we're gonna work on this and see what we get out of it. And we might put some ceramic coating on it. We might just go with regular wax. We'll see what he wants. It's got a little bit of protection on it to start, so we'll have to strip it down too. You put some wax on here already?
A while ago.
It's still got a little bit of protection. Putting some Adams iron remover on right now. Nice eggy smell. Trying to get all of the buildup that's on top of the paint before we put the foam down. I like this. I can film rather than do the work. Although I don't mind squeezing a spray bottle. That's a lot easier. Did you dress right for the videos? Because you're going to show up in it a little bit. I hope you don't mind.
I think so.
I want you to see these wheels. We're not going to touch these wheels because look at that. That's horrible, isn't it? Rinsing the iron off. You want to get it all off. You don't want to see any more white on here, so take your time. On to the foam cannon. Now we put the Adams strip wash in here for this one. I don't know if it's better in the cannon or not, so we're going to try it and we're going to use it in the regular bucket as well. And honestly, with all these spider marks, I don't know if the foam cannon is going to do too much good, but it sure looks good. Rinsing after the pre-wash. Again, I'm not too worried about the sun and spots because we're gonna polish this thing down pretty good in a bit. Going for a little wash action. The lesson learned here is to use back and forth motions instead of like swirly motions. Again, I don't care on your car, but that's what creates those spider marks. If you go back and forth, it's easier to take a scratch that you might put on there if you're going back and forth than if you're going in circles. Tidbits, little things to learn. All right, this will take some time. We'll get back to it. All right. So we got a wash, but you can still see lots of scratch marks. So next process is we're gonna clay it, and then we're gonna start polishing it. His first time claying a car. Omari's gonna be a pro when this thing's all done, right?
Yes, sir.
So we just got done putting on the V36 from Chemical Guys. You can still see spider marks on here. They're not as bad as they were. He doesn't want to go all the way down to a 32, and I don't blame him because that's a shit ton of time. Sorry, that's a lot of time. But as mirror as this looks right now, we're gonna put a 38 on it next, do the whole thing and keep going. And then when we're done with that, we'll decide if we're gonna wax it or we're gonna graphene it. Okay, so the next we're gonna do is the V38, the optical grade final product. What we're gonna do next is the V38.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
No, I want to be in it.
Yeah, but there's people in the background. See, really?
I'm gonna just be in the background.
So what we've got now is the V38 optical grade final polish, another Chemical Guys product. Why? Because I've got it. I've got it in my garage. It's my neighbor's car. It works fine for what he wants to do. This is an older car, so you know what? Whatever works for us works well. So I don't mind their products. I like them. I've been using them for quite some time. So this car's coming along nicely, I think. And man, when this next step gets done, it's going to shine even more. And then we have decided we're going to put some of the Adams graphene coating on here because I have plenty left over. So why not? All right, we'll get to it. All right, so we have gotten done with the V38. It's got to shine. We're not going to fix everything. You can see spot there, some spots there. But overall, this thing looks really good. Good work. Next, we're going to do some Adams Graphene Ceramic coating. Put this all over the car, wipe it off, and the car will be done. So, right back into this area. And you'll do the crosshatch, so you'll do it all in one direction and then go the other direction. Oh, you don't have the finesse. You got those football hands.
Well, you got them girl hands. Just say that.
I saw you run across the street like a girl earlier, so that's okay. Perfect. We'll just do the rest of the car, wipe it off, be done. All right, we are in the sunshine. We have got a shiny, graphene coated, ignore the wheels, Camaro that young Omari has spent a good 6 hours on to make it look good. He came over and said, "Can we do my car today?" He doesn't sound that dumb, that's me. And I said, "Sure, let's do it." So, are you happy with this one?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
I mean, other than those wheels, this thing is looking pretty good. And now the so what you find to be the hardest part of the process?
Probably the wiping down the car, because the part that I thought was gonna be hard, the waxing part, putting the buffer,
Yeah,
again, that wasn't as hard.
Because it's a machine.
Yeah.
Which wiping down? This wiping down?
Probably when it was time to dry, because it wasn't really all the way. Probably.
Okay.
It left streaks and whatnot.
Yeah, it looks good. You did a good job.